you holding somebody's head to the window? Because
I would never hold a girl head to the window
So that
unless
was
she
a joke.
had it coming.
And you know what they say? There's no reason to ever hit a woman. She is a reason to hit everybody. Just don't do it.
So are you saying, Mr. Newton, you have never had to physically discipline a woman?
How dare you?
You gotta get a sister that beat up. You gotta get you a girl on deck that you say, hey, this got out of hand, so she go handle them, cause
Ain't nobody above a okay?
I don't find it humorous to talk about disciplining a female or even a male where it takes physical force.
You trying to help? I ain't the need help.
You know, I don't know what it is with these men, but they have like huge ego problems. Not just in boxing, but just in general in life. So Keith said he can beat me with one hand and he can wear bigger gloves and I can wear headgear. And it's like, dude, stop. You walk around at 154 pounds. You're not that great of a boxer. You're not a world champ. Just tread lightly because I will get in there and I will fight him with both hands.
Anybody can give you a reason to hit. And women know this for a fact. But there ain't nothing more crazy, nothing more out of control, nothing more likely to embarrass you in a restaurant than a woman that knows you ain't gonna hit her.
With both hands.
You could do like what Billie Jean King did in tennis, right? The Battle of the Sexes with you and Keith Thurman? It'd be similar,
Yeah,
wouldn't
he
it?
said he wants to do it for charity, but who knows if he's... All these guys talk, but when you throw the contracts at them and they get to mentioning money, these guys zip it on up.
I want to fight Jake Paul. I want to fight Keith Thurman. Yeah, I want to fight them dudes.
Really?
Yeah, I whoop Jake Paul. Easy.
What weight class though?
It don't matter.
It
don't matter.
Hold on.
It don't matter what. Jake Paul want to come down to 65, 70.
I'm saying, but don't you?
I'm 180. I'm 178 right now.
And you fight at what?
I just fought my last fight at heavyweight, so that's 175.
Okay.
I'll whoop Jake Paul.
Flashback.
Yes. Oh. Yeah. Oh. Yes. Oh.
I don't give a about the agenda.
Okay.
I'm an equal opportunity.
Okay, just can I handle this?
When a woman is with a man, she knows 100% ain't gonna hit a woo. She can't wait for him to do something wrong so she can yell at him like a little boy. What the you gonna do? Kiss my I don't care where we at. Just kiss my you punk you.
What is your problem?
You're my problem. What, Jeremy? You mad? You mad now? You mad now? What? What's your problem, Jeremy? What's your problem?
She has a reason to kick an old man down a flight of stairs. Just don't do it.
I'm an aggressive, dominant female, right? So how do I get a guy to break those walls down?
Well, ma'am, newsflash, he's not going to try to break them walls down, but he may try to beat them walls up depending on how you look. You see, you're looking for that long-term goal, and he has a short-term affection because no man wants to put up with somebody who's super hard, super tough, super masculine. Just think about it. I got to fight all the way home. I'm going to fight traffic. I'm going to fight the office. I'm going to fight them fools out there. And when I get home, guess what? You want me to fight you too? Figuratively and literally, I'm going to say no, but I might just bust it down for a get down because it looks good and the booty's round. You dig?
Light Savages, if you want to stay out here looking and feeling like a king and staying fresh and clean, check out our today's sponsor, Tiege Hanley, with our special link pinned in the comment section as a top link below or in the description section with your first box discount at 40%. Including a gift valued at $20, a scrubber, or a manicure set of your choosing. Then 20% off for life as a first-time customer of Tiege Hanley. Men of the Polite Savages, you gotta do your best to avoid these masculine women willing to throw hands at you. So why not do yourself a favor with today's sponsor, Tiege Hanley, where all you gotta do is put on the anti-aging routine and do yourself a favor by helping yourself to attract a beautiful feminine woman, where the only times that she'll be using her hands is, well, I'm not gonna say it, but I'm gonna leave it to your imagination. Especially when you take care of your skin with the Tiege Hanley Face Wash, Exfoliating Scrub, AM Morning Facial Moisturizer, PM Nighttime Facial Moisturizer, and Tiege Hanley's Anti-Aging Routine Kit. which happens to be Grover's and my personal favorite Tiege Hanley product. This anti-aging routine kit includes a super serum to reduce fine lines and the eye cream to fight off crow's feet and dark circles around your eyes. So go and check our Tiege Hanley link pinned in the comments section as the top link below, or in the description section, and get your first box discounted at 40%, including a gift valued at $20 of your choosing, and then 20% off for life as a first-time customer at Tiege.com/THPP.
We were like arguing about something, and I was like, well, why would you date me if like I'm the person you date if you want like a challenge? And he just went, why would any man want a challenge in their relationship?
Well, because ladies project, you see, you want a challenge in your relationship. A man wants soft kindness and gentleness when he comes home after a long day. And for you ladies saying, break down them walls, I gotta go right back to you and circle back around, circle up the wagons. Do-si-do, 1-2 steps straight to you and let you know one thing and one thing only. Ma'am, the reason why you're alone and you can't find a man to break down your walls is because nobody wants to spend the time trying to break down anything.
Put the shoe on the other foot real quick. I just want to, I guess, note what this be sounding like to me. I can't wait for a woman to come along and bring me into my masculine era. I mean, the right woman to really motivate me to really protect and provide for her. Because most of these women done had me in my soft era for so long that I don't even know if women are really worthy of bringing out my masculinity. So I really gotta trust the right one in order to be the man that I'm supposed to be.
Greetings, you polite savages.
You want answers? I think I'm entitled. You want answers? I want the truth. You can't handle the truth.
Ladies, gentlemen, and polite savages, we are now about to embark on a journey sure to anger feminists and modern women alike. The only thing we can do is guarantee to tell you the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth as we see it. Most times, the truth is a bitter pill. You gotta shut up and take your medicine. So there's nothing else left to do but get on into it. Are you ready? Let's go. One of the most interesting things that you see in today's phenomenon of the modern woman is the idiom that a man has to be super masculine to break down their walls so they cannot be so masculine and start being feminine. Not understanding that if a man sees a masculine woman, the man that she wants will walk right past her to the feminine woman. It is a catch-22, a self-fulfilling prophecy. I'm so masculine, no man will want me. But if you weren't masculine, the man you wanted would want you. It makes a whole lot of sense when you say it out loud, now don't it? And don't give me that mess about I've been in survival mode, because a lot of women have been in survival mode their whole lives. Your great-grandmother was in survival mode 10 times worse than you were. And guess what? She was feminine. She did her womanly duties, and she worked 3 times harder than you could ever work. So let's stop the capping. Let's be honest. It is all a choice. And with choices come consequences. But you could be that boss babe having everything your way, but realize that you do get what you pay for in the end. All the choices have consequences.
The masculinity ain't in the household. The man ain't in the household. So only ethnic group that I know to say this primarily is black women. I don't need no man. A lot of women raise the men that they hate. Think about it. These women say, oh, these men aren't strong. They're not leaders. That's what you raise. Right. You feel what I'm saying? 80% of the jails is where? Single mother households. You know what I'm saying? Statistically proven. Statistically proven that a kid that's raised with 2 parents does better than a kid that's raised with 1. Right. But a kid that's raised with a father statistically does better than a kid that's raised with his mother.
And for the ladies saying that it ain't no good men out there, well, just guess who's raising the men that you're coming across. You see, the lack of masculinity in the household is the biggest issue that's facing the community today. All races, all people, they're all going through the same thing in the USA. And as for the ladies who are so bold to think that they can fight a man, raise your hands up, square up, go into the ring, do what you gotta do. Don't be surprised if you wake up the next day feeling a whole lot smarter and a whole lot more embarrassed, because men are taught not to touch women. We're taught to go easy on women. We're taught not to hurt women. But a lot of times women will push it to the limit and some guys will lose it. And I'll never tell a guy to touch a lady. Deprive her of your presence. Walk away. The best thing you could do. Because I've always told people ever since I was a young buck, the opposite of hate isn't love, and the opposite of love isn't hate. The opposite of both of those emotions is one thing: indifference.
Like if you act like a big dog, you need to know how to roll with the big dogs. Like straight up. If you're in a man's face and you're trying to fight him, what do you expect him to do? He will fight you. Like, I know gal that used to like slap a certain family member of mine, Mel, like every time she got angry or he did something that raised her emotions or try and scrape at his face. Now for me, she's lucky she didn't get slapped back. Because if I had a son, I'm not gonna lie, yes, I would teach him to walk away, but don't slap my son in the face or do certain grimy things to my son and think that's gonna be okay. Because if he don't slap you, either me or his sisters is gonna slap you.
How many women do you think it would take for you to be able to lose a fight?
Do you know who Amanda is? Nunez?
Yes.
Okay, the greatest women fighter that ever has lived. She was a teammate, good friend of mine for a long time, 7-8 years. Obviously, we saw what she would do to all the women. And in sparring, she would more or less handle most of the girls. But if we got a guy that was from the UFC, bottom of the barrel, like a 2-2 guy, they would have to tell that guy not to go full blast.
Yo! And the man's like, how the f we get here? I'm a man. And if I'm having an argument with a man that's bigger than me, I know there's a zone I don't go into.
People know what I'm talking about. If you always got to demonstrate with her, then that's not your girl, man. Leave that alone. But there are women out here who understand this man treats me good. He treats the kids I came with good. He's a good brother. He does this. But when I push him, he demonstrates. So I'm not going to do that no more.
And right here, Mr. Holcomb is dead wrong. You see, if somebody pushes you too far, you need to pack your bags and walk away. You need to make sure that you vet these women. Make sure that you don't marry these type of women. Make sure that the women who are with you have the ultimate amount of respect for you. Because as always, men require respect a lot more than they require love. And women require love a lot more than they require respect. That's the way we're made. And when a woman is all disrespectful, up in your face, waving her hands around, acting crazy, embarrassing you in public, masculine, all the way over the top, what you have to do is you have to leave her there. You have to leave her right where she is. You don't even need to take her home. Throw her a little Uber fare. When she gets to your house, make sure her bags are packed. Make sure she's not allowed to come into your house. Deprive her of your presence, because that's the ultimate discipline. It's not touching her, it's depriving her. Because you see, once they have the keys to the kingdom, when they see what you could do for them, the biggest thing that you could do against them is snatch that away and let them out in the cold. Winter is coming. Word to the Godfather.
Women will go at you. They don't give a spit on you, they hit you. What the f you gonna do? 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 Then they say the wrong things like, that's why your mama's a
World's been crazy for quite some time now. Ladies calling out men in the ring to professional boxing matches, knowing dang well it ain't gonna happen, and if it does happen, it'll be a wholesale slaughter. Even if the guy goes 50%, sooner or later, he's gonna look up, get a little tired of taking those body blows, and hi-yow, somebody's going to sleep. And the ladies walking around here ultra masculine, looking for dudes to tame them. Who's trying to tame you? What are you? What's going on here? Who raised you? Whatever happened to a lady just being happy to be a lady, being in their soft mode, following the guy's lead, picking the right guy and going down the road, living happily ever after. Man, I guess I'm living in the fantasy fairy tale, ain't I? But I'm gonna tell you one thing, ladies, all you ladies out there wondering why you can't get a man. This doesn't go for the ones who don't want a man, who's single by choice and all that cappage. This goes for the ladies really wondering why they can't find the right one. I'm gonna let you in on a little secret. It's a real open secret. It's the worst kept secret that a man has ever had. What guys really want, what they really value, it's one word: peace.
Hate to admit it, but that is true.
A lot of women got the misconception that men want a partnership that you have to go home and negotiate with and say, baby, this is what I'm thinking. What are you thinking? No, men, if you're going to give us the responsibility of being the man, if I come home and say some shit you don't agree with, that don't mean we about to talk about this shit. That means I've been out here and I seen some shit you might not have seen. And I'm saying, at this house, to protect us from that I saw, this how we gonna do this.
But men nowadays, they don't like crazy women at all. That's a turn off to them. Men nowadays, they like peace. Yes. You hear that? #1 survey answer says men like peace. We're all the men that like peace, clap it up. Anybody else? Yeah, you see that, ladies? Yeah. You see how proud they are? That is gay as real men don't deserve peace. Matter of fact, switch that liquor out and get this man a Bud Light. You know what I mean?
Just shut the f up!
Thank you for watching the Tip Network. Follow us on all social media outlets and ask yourself one burning question. Can you handle the tip? Boom. We're out.
We found true happiness.